Okay.
Can I have a self-tour of the
He's asking if he can tour the temple.
Yes, yes. You go and show him. Huh? But eat. First eat.
Okay, then.
You like with chapati also?
Bridging heaven on earth. Today we have our guest, Swami Adrishananda, from the Hindu temple in the USA, talking to us about something that does not pertain to heaven out there, but rather heaven on earth, where we will talk about problems and solutions that is common to all of us. Swami Adrishananda, tell us about your story of when you were not a Swami. What brought you into being a Swami?
I was born in India, and from very beginning I was searching something divine, and I finished my university college graduation, and then I discovered that being a Swami I will feel happy and accomplish my goal. So in that process I learned yoga and meditation, and then I came in America, and I traveled all over America and Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia, many countries, even in European country also. So now I'm here.
Thank you, Dada. Dada means
Elder brother.
elder brother. So this is how I will address Swami. Let's look at mundane life, because I know you have talked about the divine. Now let's get back to reality on earth, and I would like to ask you, what were the problems that you encountered as a child before you became a Swami? Did you have problems with money, water?
Up to college level, all the problems, all the responsibility taken by my parents. So up to college level I don't know much problem, because we study in their money.
They give you the money.
Of course they give the money.
Right. So you can see that if that money was not there, it will be impossible for you to finish your schooling, right?
No, we have to think about them. We have to bring ourselves, like in America, students go and work in the McDonald's, Target, here, there, and they earn the money and they go college and university. In India also many students they do, but my parents they provide, so my schooling was very easy.
In our country, it's very rare in our town that we go to McDonald's and work to earn money for schooling, because there's no McDonald's, first of all.
In my era, there was no McDonald's, of course, but in Indian society, mostly the parents they provide the money and to go to college, school. So that was the system when I was growing in my high school era, college era.
And did they provide?
But today, a lot of students Indian student in India also, they work hard and earn money by tuition, by teaching other students, and they earn money and they go college and university.
Right.
Sometimes government help.
The same thing with me, because my parents pay for my tuition. They paid for it, but I was not asked to work for money to be able to go to school. Without that help from them, it's very unlikely that I will be able to go to school, because I was a full-time student and they paid for my schooling plus board and lodging. Did you live with your parents while you studied, or did you?
No, I live with parents.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. So what were the problems you encountered there? It looks like your parents are well off and they can provide.
Middle class family, but it's okay.
I also grew up in a middle class family, so it wasn't as difficult surviving. But without that support, it will be very difficult for me to survive and at the same time to go to school. Do you feel the same way?
Yes.
Yes. So, bottom line is, we need money to be able to have some education. First of all, to be able to survive and put food on the table. Get water so that we can have a shower daily, Dada.
Of course.
And of course that air to breathe.
Yeah. The God has given free air to breathe.
Some people are now selling air. I mean, air purifiers.
Yes. Okay.
So the air passes through, but before there was no such thing as air purifier, so you really don't have to pay.
Of course, we pay money for the food, less for water, and no money for the sunlight and air.
Right. So it's actually from the earth, meaning the planet gave us this air.
Of course. To survive, we need the earth, plants, water, fire, animals, everything. I mean, there are 5 elements that science says, the scripture says that the whole universe is created by the 5 elements: the ether, air, fire, water, and earth. And we balance ourselves to survive. We have to balance 5 things. So to earn also, because to earn, to survive ourselves, even
because to be able to get that water in the Philippines, these poor people will have to travel so many mountains to be able to go to that spring where they get water.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And the people from the town where we live, now they do have faucet. But before there wasn't any faucet. Before there was a pump. They put in a well.
Yes, I know.
And for you to buy the pump, you need money, of course. So how did it change when you become a Swami? Or what is the similarity between your life now as a Swami and your life
As Swami, we minimize our material things and our need is less, so we can survive.
Right?
Yeah.
But you also need money?
Money not like a bank balance. To survive, we need food, water, clothing, medicine, home, all these things, necessary things.
Right.
Yeah.
So, who is providing you these things that you need right now?
Right now, I work for the temple. The temple provide me. They give some allowance. I work. I teach scriptures. I give the Hindi classes. I work for the temple.
So in exchange, you get
Yes,
their support.
yes.
Through money.
The whole, yes. It was work like give and get. Give and then get. Receive, yeah,
Yes.
give and receive.
It seems that that is the fundamental thing in life.
Yes.
Giving and receiving.
Yeah.
So, I would say that being a Swami is not different from my life as a non-Swami, you know? Because I also need water, I also need money to survive, I also need food to survive. So, when I talk about heaven, reaching heaven on earth, I'm looking at using a universal language, a language that is based on practicality, where we can identify problems and provide solutions, and to expand ourselves, we can clarify the definitions of the words within our language, and if needed, we can actually expand it or redefine it to where we can expand ourselves